Morning. Only difference between the United Nations and the Mafia is the United Nations has better weapons. They're just as corrupt. I'm Socrates Fool. You can call me the Fool. Welcome to this channel. Got added a little bit more light here on this video, so we'll see if maybe that helps any. I say, darker the room, the better I look. You be the judge. If you like this better than the previous videos, I know they were a little bit dark, but I didn't really care. So if you want to look at this ugly mug, that's your problem. So here it is. I'll do this for a video or two. You give a shit, if you're out there, leave a comment. You want to see more of this pretty face? No, I ain't gonna shave my beard, if that's what you mean. Although you dig it, I have some awesome dimples. Well, that said, just thought I'd warn you ahead of time. I'm not wearing any pants. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see, what do we got on the list for today? Today was the third day of the impeachment. Just as I've said before, nothing but a farce. Lies, more shit, bullshit, more lies. There is no proof. The dems haven't come up with one bit of proof, although they talk about it all the time. They don't actually have any proof. There's nothing to it. There's nothing there. It's awesome. It's just they're making fools of themselves. They're in a corner. They can't stop. They can't say, all right, we give. You found us out. They're going to keep pushing until it comes down to probably the time a few start getting arrested. I think that's coming up pretty soon. For all you people that ever doubted that the criminal elites would ever pay for their crimes, they will. I'm sorry about that. Usually I'm not so vain, but my God, I am pretty, aren't I? Oh, son of a bitch. So, the impeachment, yeah, it's always time. Schiff is just a lie and lie. I mean, it's the same old lies told over and over, and then they say that the Republicans aren't putting up any defense. You only need to defend yourself against a lie once or twice, and then just let them keep telling the lies, and then defend against it one more time later. Everybody knows it's a sham, except, of course, people that only watch the mainstream media. You will never get any real news from the mainstream media. That's the way it is. New York Times, Washington Post, bullshit. You're not going to hear anything. Project Mockingbird, which I've said before, I'll cover that topic here in another video pretty soon. It was a CIA operation to own the media, and they have. But we'll talk about that. So the impeachment, it's going. I'll keep watching. It's kind of boring, but Q promises it won't be boring forever. If you're not familiar with Q, you should be. You should check out some of the people I've suggested before. iPot, In Pursuit of Truth. Red Pill 78, they got information. X22 is another good one. The Amazing Polly, she uncovers some really, really wild crap about the deep state. And yes, they exist. The one world globalization government. Oh, man, you can see my eyes. Yeah, globalization, bad news. Okay, so impeachment, lies, bullshit. They'll never get 20 Republicans to side with the Dems to actually vote on for impeachment. I really can't see that happening. So it's just wasting time. They have nothing better to do. They're scared. Keep on watching. As far as the Democratic candidates for president, we got Warren out there saying that Pocahontas saying, if I become president, I mean, that's a capital I, a capital F, and you might as well erase them. It just ain't going to happen. But she says if she becomes president, that she's going to fill her cabinet with women and transgenders. that's all we fucking need is some fucking person that's got the mental deficiency to not even know what fucking gender they are in charge of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Yeah, thank God she doesn't have a prayer. The woman's lied her entire life, anyways. I mean, seriously, check back in her history. She lied to great advantage for years about being an American Indian. And when Trump pretty much bullied her into taking a test, turns out she's 1024th South American Indian. What a stupid bitch. And then she lied about getting fired for being pregnant. She lied about whether she sent her kids to private or public school. She's lied about just about everything she ever opens her mouth about. I mean, I guess she doesn't understand the technology of the day that people are going to see eventually these lies. Miss, hold on, I'm going to get me a beer. You ever see that? That was the worst acting I've ever seen. And I just have to say it since I haven't heard anybody else say it. I mean, come on, I'm no Mr. Fashion here, but Jesus Christ, the woman wears a onesie every fucking day, a black onesie. The only thing that's different, she puts on a different jacket every day, different color jacket. I mean, that speaks to your sense of creativity. I mean, sure, all I wear is shorts and t-shirts all the time and no shoes, but I live at the river, man. Not in a van down by the river. I live at the Colorado River, and I love it. So, but I mean, I wear multicolored. I wear shorts and different. I mean, but I'm not running for president either, for Christ's sake. What does that represent about you? You're too lazy to fucking give a fuck? You know, but then again, I agree with, who cares what I look like? It's my policies. But her policies suck. Socialist bitch. She doesn't have a chance. Thank God. Let's see. We got also... Also, one more thing about Warren. She lies so much. She lied about her daddy. Said he was a custodian. No, a janitor. And that pissed off her own brother, for Christ's sake. So, check into that. I mean, he was in maintenance. But she called him... she's always trying to get the sympathy vote. But when it comes out, she gets less sympathy because the truth is out there. All right, enough about her. God damn. What do we got? Clinton is now blaming her loss on Bernie. Now, if anybody's familiar with what happened in 2016, and you should be, Bernie got fucked by the Clinton campaign, the Clinton machine that actually owned the DNC. She paid a big check to pay off the debts of the DNC out of her own campaign funds. She bought the whole DNC. She ran it. She cheated. She lied. She stole. She done a lot of things, and she still isn't president. Thank God for all of us. If you don't realize it, you don't know how lucky we are that she did not win. Yeah, but she's blaming Bernie. Bernie, that fucking self-hating Jew bastard, he's worth over $1 million, and yet he wants to push socialism on everybody. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap. But I'll tell you a little about Bernie. The only time I've ever given a campaign contribution in my whole goddamn life, I sent $10 to Bernie because I thought this might be the change. Well, and then after that, after he got screwed by Hillary in the Hillary campaign, they literally fucked up the books on votes and everything else. Tell me there ain't no voter tampering. And Bernie had it. They stole it from him. Clinton did. And then the stupid little cuck self-hating Jew motherfucking socialist millionaire, not only endorsed Clinton, but then went out and campaigned for her. I want my $10 back, you filthy fucking dirty little fucking Jew bastard. And I got nothing against Jews. I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood, kind of. I mean, I got to experience it, and I'm fine with Jews. Actually, I mean, more than that. I'd be proud to be one myself, but I'm not. So, got the beard for it though. I'd make a great rabbi. Rabbi Jim. Rabbi Jim. Rabbi Food. Let's see now. Yeah, that self-hating Jew bastard owes me $10 and I want it back. Oh well. So yeah, now she's blaming him for it. I don't know her reasoning, but so far she's blamed everybody but me, and I think it's just because she doesn't actually know me or hasn't heard of me. It's all right. Most people haven't. Most people won't. You have, though, if you're here watching this and listening to it. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate that. One more thing I wanted to say. Well, see, the UN, Warren, Clinton, what else we got? Oh, Joe Biden. Let's throw that in there, too. For the impeachment. Now, come on. Does anybody think that Trump actually needs the help of a foreign government to beat any one of these pieces of shit Democrats? Sleepy Joe Biden? He's way past his day. I believed in him at one time. And then I realized most recently what a creepy fucking asshole he is. And what a fucker. They've taken millions. Him and his brother and his son and anybody else. They've raped countries for millions of dollars. It's coming out. Biden, not a chance. He's out there. You got nobody. You got Warren Fucking We went over that. You got the millionaire socialist fucking self-hating Jew. He ain't getting anywhere. You got I mean, it looks like he is, but in the long run, I don't think that's gonna happen either. Buttigieg. I don't think the country's really ready for a fag to be president. All right. Asterisk by Obama for sure, but he was undercover as a fag. You know, he didn't come out and say I'm a fag. Him and Michael, Big Mike. You know about that, right? Big Mike's a transvestite. There's word of that out there. That'd be funny if that came out to be true. So, yeah, I know he's a Muslim or a Muslim-loving son of a bitch. There's a lot about Obama that's going to be coming out. Some of you may be surprised, and some of you may just feel vindicated. Yeah, we'll see what happens. One last thing I do want to say, though, for all you novice little newbie grass smokers out there, and there's a lot of you. I've run into quite a few people that older my age that never smoked grass their whole life, but now that it's legal and acceptable and okay, they're willing to try it, and they dig the fucking shit out of it. But they don't know anything at all. So here's just, I thought maybe I'd throw in a little tip here and there once in a while. Here's a tip. There's two really good, two strains of marijuana. There's indica and there's sativa. Of course, you get hybrids and this and that, but that's a different subject. So the two major strains are indica and sativa. Sativa will get you high, so you can just wander through your day feeling buzzed and still get things done and enjoy life. Indica, my favorite, will get you fucking stoned. That's the buzz I like. A lot of people don't like it because they say, well, man, the indica just makes me want to fall asleep. I'm like, give me the fucking indica. I'll worry about staying awake myself. Thank you very much. The only problem I have is it always wants me to eat more pie. And I haven't had a pie for a couple days. I'm going to have to get me some pie. So indica. Indica is a stone. Just you ain't gonna do much but watch a movie kind of buzz and eat chips and pie. And sativa is a high where you get high, you go out and do shit. But then again, I've been doing this for 42 years, every fucking day, multiple times a day, except for the times I was out, and that was only because I was broke and couldn't afford to buy something. So over 42 years, I've smoked a lot of fucking grass. I can do anything after smoking anything. You doubt me? Bring over the best buds you got. I'll smoke it and still continue to continue. I haven't found the bud yet that can take me out. Socrates, oh, but I keep looking. Socrates Fool here. I guess I'm out for the time. That's about all I got to say today. Check out the lighting. Check out whatever. Comment, like, dislike. I don't give a fuck. Subscribe. And then you'll get to see me all the time. Cool thing is, though, which I would say most of my friends and my sister would agree, cool thing is, this way, you can just shut me off anytime. And I'll never know, so it ain't rude. Socrates Fool here, you just call me the fool. I'm going to get out of here and start my day. Try it. I think you'll like it. So long.